Hello and welcome to How To Shorts, where I show you how to do things in a short time. Today we're going to be looking at Apex Legends Ashe.
Do you fear me, Legends?
I'll be making a more in-depth how-to video for Ashe in the near future here, so be sure to subscribe and turn those notification bells on just to get notified when that comes out. Moving on, Ashe is an offense legend who benefits from the death of other players. Her passive ability, Marked for Death, lets you scan boxes to locate the team that recently killed them. This ability pings the enemy team on the map for a short duration, and it also tells you how many are alive from that previous team. You're also able to see death boxes on your map, and it tells you how recently they died. This passive works great for hunting down teams. However, it does get a little harder to use in a late game when most squads have fallen, but you should be just looking at your map using this ability at any time to kind of figure out where teams are, or who to hunt, or who to run from. Her tactical ability is her Arc Snare. This small little shuriken is a slow-moving object that selects a single player to tether them to a locked location. This ability is unique because it has an auto-lock feature and a tether feature, and what that is basically it locks to a player to select to tether. This means that the shuriken itself has an AoE that when someone enters that area, the Arc Snare is going to target them, and then it'll tether them from there. If you don't know what an AoE is, it's area of effect, and tether is when an enemy player is linked to a specific area within a specific range. This means if someone is tethered by your snare, they can still move around in, I believe, a 3 to 5 meter circle, but they can't leave that circle until the snare is gone. Now, the only downside to this ability is that it's a very slow moving ability. When thrown, it travels at a slow 13 meters per second in a straight constant direction. Because of that, this ability should be used at a close range, and it's really best on targets that are trying to escape you. Now, Ashe's ultimate, her Void Breach. This is a one-way portal that travels up to 63 meters. Yes, I tested it. It's a fast-acting dash portal that's almost instant and can carry your whole team. Again, it's one way, so once you've gone through it, you can't go back through the opposite way. Sorry, Wraith mains. This ultimate is massively OP due to the speed and distance it has. It's fantastic for engaging or disengaging fights. I would not recommend using this to travel as a movement technique. Although her cooldown is pretty decent, I would still save it for team fights or things like that. I'd say the best time to use her ult is specifically to engage a team, then sometimes use it to flee if you need to. On top of that, her ult is very silent, almost impossible to hear when someone activates it. The ult is also very narrow, so it allows you to shoot the breach through windows and doors fairly easily. Now, if you thought Revtane was bad, boy, wait until you get a taste of Rash. Ashnent. It's a work in progress. Look, right now, the best way to use Ashe's ultimate is combined with Revenant's ultimate. Using Rev's totem to get an extra life and then teleporting onto the team you're fighting will give you 2 fast waves of engaging attacks. One with the totem active and then one after you respawn at the totem. You want to make sure your totem and portal are very close to each other and are in a good covered position so it allows you to immediately jump through the portal back into the fight after respawning at the totem. This is definitely going to be the new meta for now, and it's super cheesy, just like the Revtane thing, but it's aggressive and it works.
Ooh. Damn, what the fuck?
That ain't sexiness at its finest, bro. So the key points for Ashe are going to be her passive and her ultimate. Use her passive to find the next team you're looking to hunt as much as possible, and then use your ult to engage fast and quietly. How viable is she to play for new players? She's extremely viable. She's great to use on any team, and she's immensely fun to Void Breach on top of teams or through windows and such. And that's How To Ashe in How To Shorts. The in-depth how-to video for Ashe, I'll go over better ways to utilize her abilities, her ultimate, and go over ways to counter Ashe as well. So be sure to subscribe and turn your bell notifications on to get updated on when those videos come out. And leave a like and comment to let me know what you think of Ashe. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Be jolly.